cardiac arrest, the heart stops beating. It's a trauma alert. People are often declared dead within minutes. But now,
we can bring people back from the dead.
Dr. Lance Becker at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania is challenging fate with breakthrough new treatments that could save hundreds of thousands of lives.
I didn't know I died. I didn't feel anything. It's hard to believe.
61-year-old Bill Bonder is living proof people can be brought back from the dead. Bill and his wife Monica had just left a jam session when he collapsed outside their home, lifeless.
I looked at his face and I was looking at a dead man. The feeling you have is just pure, unabated terror.
Paramedics were able to restart his heart, but that's just part of the battle. Cells continue to die, and there can be damage to vital organs like the brain that could be fatal. Bill ended up at Penn where he got the new experimental treatment, chilled saline that's injected. And then cooling pads are wrapped around a patient. They showed me how it works.
You should start to be feeling a little bit right now.
The body temperature, normally 98 degrees, is brought down to 92 and kept there for about 24 hours. Intentional hypothermia.
It decreases cellular injury when the cells are deprived of oxygen. With less injury, we're able to do a better job of getting people back.
A similar cooling therapy was used on football player Kevin Everett after a devastating spinal cord injury. He's now able to move after getting a quick infusion of cold saline. But Dr. Becker says the cooling therapy needs to be faster, so they're developing a slushy-type saline that contains ice particles. It would be injected into the bloodstream to quickly reduce body temperature.
We really believe that that is going to save lives in a way that we haven't even seen the full effect of cooling.
I feel lucky. It wasn't my time.
After being dead for a few minutes back in May, Bill now has his life back with Monica enjoying their boating life with a whole new perspective.
Our grasp on life is so tenuous, it's so fragile. It doesn't really matter what you worry about tomorrow because you might not have it.
You plan for the future, but you live for today.
Bill is now on an internal defibrillator and taking medications. The experimental cooling treatment here at the University of Pennsylvania, though, is still only being used on certain patients. But doctors expect it will eventually become a critical standard of care for saving lives. I'm Stephanie Stahl, CBS3 Eyewitness News.